Good afternoon from Austin, Texas. This is AKW Analytics, and welcome to the Bull Bear Analytics Daily Debrief. Today is Tuesday, October 27th, 2015, and this afternoon we will be discussing Twitter, Apple, the S&P 500, crude oil, and of course, Bitcoin. Speaking of Bitcoin, get your access to our BBA premium content right now at bullbearanalytics.com. With our Expert Pro membership packages, you get daily market updates, price analyses, and trade ideas, as well as full weekly reports and unlimited access to our 24-hour chat room. Again, visit bullbearanalytics.com for more information. Okay, let's get to the charts. First of all is Twitter. You can see the chart here. This is ugly. Twitter reported earnings today that beat expectations on both the top and the bottom line. However, weak Q4 guidance has sent the shares down over 10%. The fact that they pre-announced good EBITDA not long ago, then lowered guidance today substantially is going to piss some people off, and it has, and they're selling. This thing will get interesting soon, but we think it needs to find support above $24 to be buyable, and that's back here. And you can see the cliff that it's fallen off of. It's pretty ugly. Moving on to Apple. Apple reported earnings today as well. Apple beat earnings on China and Mac numbers. Those were both above expectations, while iPhone sales were in line. The stock did a classic after-hours reversal, heading lower first and then now heading higher. We think this is one stock that might be able to provide some quote-unquote safety, mainly via the dividend, cash hoard, and buyback, if and when things get nastier in the broader market. So Apple would probably be a hold right now. Moving on to the S&P 500, what a run it's been up to our 2070 target. Central banks jawboning the markets has put blinders on investors who now seem blind to the economic problems that plague the globe, particularly the emerging markets. That said, the chart does look good from a longer-term perspective, as long as the market can hold the bottom of the channel on a much overdue pullback, which we think is coming, going into the beginning of November. We'll see if it holds right down in here in this area, right here, this demand area on the bottom of the channel. If so, it'll take back up to the middle, perhaps the top, make a new top, a new nominal all-time high, and then we move back down for the crash that we all have been expecting. However, if it breaks higher, it continue to run. Who knows? This might just be another stop in the road, just like it was back in 2011 here. We'll see. But right now, pretty critical juncture. We're looking for some lower prices, perhaps to get in or cover shorts. Next up, crude oil, awful. This thing just continues to head lower, as is natural gas. This is still a supply and demand story that we don't see turning around anytime soon, although until the current range of about 38 to 50 is broken, the market will remain choppy. And this is a pretty clear-cut story. If we break to the downside below the old low around 37.50, then we're heading substantially lower, probably to the low 30s. If this can hold on some momentum divergences down here, bullish divergences, then we head back to the top of the trend line to test it around 45. And if we can get through there, then there could be a substantial rally, a tradable rally to the upside. Counter trend still, unless it creates a new high and takes these out over here. But there could be a trade here. But we'll see what happens when we get down to the $38 to $40 range. And then on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's looking surprisingly good. It's holding some near-term trend lines, the hourly trend lines. We can see China looks pretty good as well. It's holding many of the main moving averages. And the weekly and the quarterlies are showing some bullish upside action. The premiums are remaining about the same as they have for about the past 4 or 5 days. But there's no major sellers at this level. So the seller strike continues, in our opinion, and we see 300 plus prices here in the not too distant future, although that 322 level is still key. So that's it for today, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at the close with another edition of the bullbearanalytics.com Daily Debrief. Thanks. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.